down bottom. They did run. They did do the little bit of a. What did Poshka do it?
Yeah, he's gonna die for that. Oh, almost got a second.
Is his life? No. Would imagine the matchup between MP and CK is actually bad for CK, at least in the lane, and that's exactly what happened here.
Oh, TP,
to Hawk.
mid lane. Here's the Hawk. Two heroes that can get activated quite quickly. Powerful spells, and Toronto Tokyo will be at the receiving end of this first global teleport from the Hawk.
For Cookie.
It's got ball lightning though here on Toronto Tokyo.
Boop. All right. Cookie. Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's a support to tank it. Good Mira. And they're like, okay, we'll take your life instead then. Mira will die here to force Major. They did rotate 2 supports to this though, so they only got a 5 despite rotating more resources.
All this information, obviously not contesting Collapse right now for the farm, and instead they're going to send the Bane in to see what he can see. NEC doesn't really like it. It's a Storm with the DD rune. In fact, Toronto Tokyo breaks vision going uphill. Nightmare will still come through. Nice job there by Mira. Pure support play. Make sure Toronto Tokyo can still top
nice.
for now.
Good utility, good utility. He is going to go top. NP is and could be in trouble here potentially, but we actually see the rotation. An unexpected TP from the Snapfire. There's the Mortimer's Kisses. They go for Collapse. They break the Kisses, but the Sprout will guarantee that Collapse dies. And they also use the Wrath of Nature, keeping the hood. Unfortunately, Chrono level 1 just doesn't do much as Void alone. He is going to go for a Maelstrom build. I can't tell if that's a Mask of Madness. It is more of a match for sure. Boshka, okay, nice Koki actually stuns him. Inkswell on top of that, Boshka could be in trouble, and Boshka is going to die as the Storm tries to go for Soneko, and they do go support for support. However, to Hawk, he's eager for another kill. Toronto Tokyo is the target apparently, and Toronto Tokyo in trouble, out of mana indeed, but maybe he doesn't even get a chance to use it. Stuns into the silence, into the kill. Well played by BetBoom, starting to up the tempo here in this game. Another Cookie into that Treant, sorry, and Mira will die as a result. Again in 10 seconds. We'll see what they do. Void's a difficult target to kill, much like the Storm. But they did manage to do that earlier. And, oh, that Cookie does not work out like they like, but they do get the nice ghost in. Mortimer's Kisses, they missed the first 2. It's fine. Yatoro is dead. Gonna try to push this tower on top. Bane is just the worst lane support you could ask for. He's not gonna deep push the lane at all. But he does go for kills, and that's exactly what the Fiend Script is for. Collapse comes by, the charge on top of this. Collapse cancels that Fiend Script. They have enough damage. Yatoro is actually able of making out of here alive. Collapse in trouble instead. But they go for the illusion, and that so on those boots of travel, more lane presence for him. So see, noticed in trouble. Collapse does. Oh, he has a reality rift. Send him back. There's a Snapfire coming in. They see the opportunity. Collapse could be in trouble himself, and there's the charge to ensure this kill occurs. We need a scatter blast. Oh, apparently not. Ooh. He'll just die to notice because he actually deactivates armor.
No such build for him. So yeah, maybe he's anticipating a potential E-Blade pickup, right? Certainly was quite popular anyway on the mid lane Snapfires as long range zip for Soneko, trying to kill him underneath the tower. So Toronto Tokyo though can't stop him from getting off the Nightmare into the reality rift. That's an easy kill with the Soul Bind. It finds 2, and the follow-up is punishing. Mira on the run here as Poposhka. He can only save himself with that disruption. Mira's going to die. Toronto Tokyo, though, showing up. Mask of Madness and Chronosphere in hand. Doesn't need this to kill Noticed. Perhaps he does. Nope. There's finally the bash. And the Chrono instead for the Snapfire. Buyback immediately by the Bane. That's going to get Naitoro to back off.
Vision away, right? But I didn't know you could do it inside the Kurodo, and it apparently does work in the Snapfire.
Yeah, that's curious, right? Soneko in trouble. Another long-range zip as he goes for the D-ward, and an easy kill for Toronto Tokyo. Because, for example, Chrono, of course, reveals invis units like Riki. I guess you just need vision of them. I guess I would not want to be in a scrum against them. Either in Dota or in a real life. Nope.
Right, exactly. Yes. Yatoro in the top lane. Okay, they have the shard now in the Snapfire. They come in. Oh, really nice charge. Collapse actually got caught in the middle of it, but good disruption by Miposhka to give some space to Yatoro. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Collapse. He has to fight to the death here. Doesn't really have any more chances. Lets his 5 lead. The pushback from the Hoodwink is going to force the Hawk to join, but he's going to get this kill against Collapse thanks to the charge from Noticed. And that sharpshooter reveals Mira's position. They could potentially punish this. Once again, we have Scatter Blast, but they need the Blink Dagger. 10 more seconds. The Inkswell actually hits. Scatter Blast to the high ground, and here's a present. Free Hoodwink for Noticed.
Are they looking for more?
A
lot of damage on Toronto Tokyo. Into the Cookie, it's just shy, and Laurel doesn't have the cast animation for Scatter Blast. That was close. That was a moment in team fights, right, if you're on the enemy team anyway. And by making sure you get rid of that immediately, you can continue diving for these kills, which is certainly something that this BB lineup is meant to do. This seems pretty deep, though.
Noticed. Yeah, I think he must be punished by this. Mira has been charging the sharpshooter forever. He just wanted to really make sure that the
Tempo lineup, right? If you take a look at who's got a shard and who doesn't, it's 3-0 in favor of BB, which generally indicates, you know, to speed up the pace of play, right? Shards upgrading your spells, allowing you to crucially get some easier pickoffs and kills like that, as Laurel will pick up another one. Even an early gem. This is Spirit, as they are looking to make an aggressive move. BB, they've got the net worth advantage of 4K, but at least seems like Notice is going to be scouted first. They pull in the Acorn, but it's not going to matter that much there, as they easily have enough. Some people, they go to TI and they just never invite you out again. You know, he changes his name to Yatoro God.
Yes, I wonder who you're referring to. Anyway, there's a combo with a cookie from Notice. They're going for the Shadow Demon. In addition to that, Collapse is going to be in trouble, and he's going to die to the Fiend's Grip. So they do get at least one kill, potentially two. As Miposhka, that cookie is not going to help them. Miposhka, but Gleipnir, you don't need vision for that.
Nope.
So that's going to allow to cancel the TP. You trade jungles, because if now Void goes to the jungle, you just go and push your stars instead.
Being charged. Here's to Hawk. I need to save. Miposhka quickly running at him. Ooh, doesn't even need to get the disruption off. As there's going to be Gleipnir turning with the Chrono, BKB. Oh, immediately into the Fiend's Grip. Soneko as well. He's cast himself Shadow Amulet, but with detection is Miposhka. They have burned a lot of the BKB and the Chrono. The charge even finds Yatoro, and there's the kill. Miposhka to follow, and they've set up as well for the kill onto Mira. BetBoom have dominated in this team fight. Is this potentially the turn? No. Collapse can't even get the kill onto Soneko. He goes invis in time. And BetBoom have not lost a single hero, Abo.
Yeah, very, very well played. I gotta say though, impressive when nobody was doing it during the DPC, and he's actually winning a fair amount of games there. Granted, it was Div 2 EU, but still, very impressive. I think go mid now, bottom now again.
Yatoro again.
Dies.
You need to, you can go Lincolns, right? Who is that? It was BZM, right, I believe?
Yeah.
In the OG game, yeah. What's going on? They're going again for a play. Oh, okay. It's a good one as well. The Hawk's pretty low on low HP, but Collapse is not in a position to really turn here.
You tend to be low on low HP. It is something that is significant. The Hawk has the Aegis though. He's fine. Oh no. Okay, they timed that perfectly. The Hawk has the BKB now and fight this. How are they going to fight this? Into the Chrono they go. The Hawk might have messed up here. Can they punish him enough though? The damage is finally coming out. The Hawk will die as a result. However, they do get collapsed. And now it's on Tokyo in the backlines. Kills Force Major on Tokyo. Low on mana. Laurel is a true carry now. He's of a Crystallis, but doesn't have the Little Shredder just yet. It's forced back to the BKB. Get away from me, Squirrel. Little Shredder finally up. Squirrel dies as Laurel fights on Tokyo head on. He doesn't have enough attack damage. Mortimer's Kiss is used for 2 hits, and he does get the kill on Tokyo as well. Notice comes back in. Yatoro in trouble potentially. Laurel pushes him back, but no. They're too low. They can't fight this. They have to retreat. Laurel will accept his own death as they give a god-like kill streak to Miposhka. And Notice wants to punish him for this though. He goes for the last charge. He needed one more hit, but he's too afraid. He does not.
Something like NP's not really that tanky of a hero, but he's sitting here with close to 3k HP with the Satanic now and Strength Treads on.
Oh, Laurel almost got that Scatter Blast. Right there. Into the high ground. Okay, the charge. That's for the illusion though. Chrono.
Oh.
That is going to be apparently enough damage, especially with the sharpshooter there. So never mind. That is going to be destruction by Team Spirit, who manages to preserve the high ground. Force Major gets away. The Inksoul kind of gives away his position. But it doesn't really matter because they want Laurel instead. Laurel will die as well. Team Spirit, they even not doubling it just to get the jump on them is worthwhile.
Just the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Noticed? We do have the Shadow Blade. Do they have... No, they don't have vision for now. Miposhka is the first target.
There's a Chrono.
With Lincolns. They do have the Chrono and the Aegis still. Good fight this. Disruption actually annoyed them a little bit. Miposhka's dead. Source Force Major. Now going for Collapse. The Hawk. They did get the Demonic Purge onto him. The Chrono's been used here. And Yatoro, this time, he does actually get damage towards the tail end of that fight. The Hawk is capable of getting Satanic off. And he's leashed now. Yatoro will lose his first life on Tokyo, coming to help him afterwards. But the Cookie, the Hawk, no more Satanic, no more healing. He has to just use a basic life steal, and that's not going to be sufficient. BB, they actually proposed the fight this time. It was in their terms. Avoid the Chrono, or try to bait the Chrono out, or kill the Void early, right? And then fight without him. And if you fight without him, then that's still possible. Once the Scotty happens.
This feels impossible for BB. They're fighting around a ward.
They are, and it's really tough, and Void's also in a good position.
Oh, he whipped the Chrono.
Okay, that's also possible.
He's got another one.
There we go. That's the best team fight that you can ask for, right? He's still going for Laurel. That's the second Chrono. The Hawk trying to help him. He's been leashed.
The Sprouts!
He's BKB'd. Oh, the Sprout's actually going to kill him.
What?
The Sprout's going to kill Yatoro. The BKB doesn't take away the leash. She's going to go down. Okay, now they can actually take this fight. Tokyo still trying to create a bit of chaos. Laurel trying to find the objective. There's the Gleipnir use. He gets hit by the Hex. That was an immediate Hex by Force Major. He was waiting for it. Laurel does get hit by the pushback though, and that's going to be a kill onto Laurel in addition to Collapse taking out the Hawk. We do have a charge from Noticed. Gonna go for the Hoodwink, but... Yeah, okay, there's no actual...
The Hawk has bought back.
They did buy back, and they want to kill Collapse. They gotta punish him for this. Fiend script used. Notice joining as well. The Hawk a bit annoyed by the illusions, but now getting his revenge. Even
it's a charge, right?
Double BKB probably is the most valuable part actually.
Yeah, true. Double gem active.
Notice? No, no. Mnemonic first. Yadoro. We have nobody to come in, right? Notice is just gonna continue the charge. There's a Hex in the storm though, so that's gonna stop him. Here, piggy. Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, and he's gonna drop one of the gems.
To make sure that even if you don't kill him in Chrono, afterwards he doesn't heal as much as he should.
I think it's just so funny that Toronto Tokyo is just left. Oh, notice. Oh, this could be an easy kill. It doesn't have buyback, so he's BKB, but he's gonna go down. He does have buyback, pardon me. Misspoke.
That's where the collapse Dr. Inko really comes to
and saying BB are going to outscale him because they almost certainly will not, but there are still going to be moves for them to make, right? If they can survive this long versus a Faceless Void that's this farmed, and who, by the way, does not have buyback, and no longer has an Aegis, perhaps they have a chance.
Oh, that was a great Chrono. They still have a second one. However, nice Nightmare. They're going to decide to go for the Spellbreaker instead. Spellbreaker's already dead. Yatoro still preserves the second one. The Hawk activates that BKB.
Oh,
Yatoro.
Soneco walked into it.
Used the second Chrono. They did kill the Storm Spirit in the back lines. Yatoro could be in trouble potentially as the Hawk needs to survive this. But the Scotty is going to prevent the Satanic slow. Oh, the Satanic heal didn't come out in time. That Scotty was too strong. And the Hawk falls. Soneco in trouble as well. As Notice manages to BKB and at least charge away, but he did die once already in this fight, so it's not a...
I'm not sure. I didn't quite catch it, but the refreshed Lincolns might have actually caught Soneco off guard. He did try and actually make a play on the Fiend's grip, thinking that I've enfeebled him, now I can make the play. But Lincolns was there to block him. And Laurel is going to be pulled in. The cast range here, too great. But Yadoro nearly bursted 100-0. Oh, the Inkswell stun is going to get him down to Hawk, buying back. Gets him with the Wrath of Nature. They find Collapse in Maposhka. And Toronto Tokyo's got to run. He's bought back. He cannot afford to die here.
Okay, they have a really solid chance now, actually, off the back of this team fight, because there's no buyback on Yadoro. So much team fight on BetBoom that is just, you know, the scythe devices and everything cover for the lack of team fight you have. Noticed?
No gem, no detection, otherwise he would have been hexed up and he would have been a pig.
The smoke, though. The smoke is huge. Notice, that's active the BKB.
He's bought back.
He has been pushed, though, so his charge is not good enough. In comes Laurel. Laurel almost kills the Shadow Demon is dead. Collapse is going to be the one to die. Poshka falls as well. Oh. And that's both diebacks. BB might just got the chance of their lifetime now.
Is that what Dickens was writing about? Oh, Laurel trying to make the jump. He's level 29 here. So Neko's here with the Nightmare save. A little bit early there, of course. Yeah, you can charge. You can continue to charge that sharpshooter. So not really much you could have done there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But an attempt was made. Laurel doesn't.
Chrono Tokyo.
It's got buyback.
If he gets his kill, that would be huge. The Chrono on top of that, they know that Snapfire is too valuable, but they do have buyback on him. Fiend script baiting out here for Yadoro.
Oh,
they get the second Chrono. Aeon Disc on Soneco. They want to finish off the Bane regardless. They're hitting for the Aeon Disc. Soneco is going to go down, but the Hex comes in. Storm's dead. Laurel's too much damage. And they kill Yadoro as well. BB will take down Yadoro and Torn Tokyo.
They got Megas.
Yadoro doesn't have buyback, but he doesn't have any Chronos left. They have a chance to finish this now. They even have the Axe on the Dangerous Prophet for the root here on top of that. Laurel's damage is too high. The burst was huge, and that Hex was perfect on Force Major.
The buyback as well, the buyback bots by Laurel. He didn't even hesitate a single second. Yadoro, he's going to do what he can, almost getting noticed into the fountain off the slide whistle play, but without a Chronos Reap for 100 seconds against the Megas, against an NP, the Hawk and Co are ending this game. Thrones exposed, Notice, locking him down. He even refreshes for another charge, and the bash, they might get Yadoro one more time, and they do. The game's over. BB have brought it back.